Fact 1. What is Zakat? Zakat is a mandatory charitable contribution paid by Muslims who meet certain criteria. It is considered one of the 5 pillars of Islam, as mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 43, and establish prayer and give zakah. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Islam is built on 5 pillars, testifying that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his messenger, establishing prayer, paying zakat, observing Ramadan, and making hajj if one is able to perform it. This hadith is found in Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Fact 2. Who is obligated to pay zakat? To be obligated to pay zakat, a Muslim must possess a certain amount of wealth called nisab, and it must be held for a full lunar year. Surah Al-Anfal, verse 41 states, And know that whatever you acquire of booty, then 1/5 of it is for Allah and for the Messenger and for his relatives and the orphans and the needy and the wayfarer. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also said, Zakat is obligatory on every Muslim who has reached puberty and has wealth reaching the nisab. This hadith can be found in Abu Dawud. Fact 3. Who is eligible for zakat? Zakat is distributed to 8 categories of eligible recipients. The beneficiaries include the poor, al-fuqara, the needy, al-masakin, those in debt, al-gharimun, those whose hearts are to be reconciled, al-mu'allafatu qulubuhum, those in bondage, al-abid, those in debt for Allah's sake, fi sabilillah, and wayfarers, ibn al-sabil. Zakat is distributed as soon as it is collected. The distribution of zakat is typically handled by Islamic organizations or trusts, ensuring the equitable distribution of wealth and helping those in need. Zakat funds are divided among the eligible recipients based on their needs and circumstances. Surah At-Tawbah, verse 60 says, Zakat, charity, is for the poor, the needy, those employed to collect and administer it, those whose hearts are to be won over, for the freeing of slaves, for those in debt, for the cause of Allah, and for the wayfarer. This is a duty from Allah. Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Fact 4. What is the nisab? The nisab is the minimum threshold of wealth that must be reached before zakat becomes obligatory. The nisab applies to individuals who possess wealth exceeding the specified amount. The nisab is calculated based on the value of gold or silver at a specific weight. The calculation of the nisab may vary slightly based on different Islamic schools of thought. This ensures that zakat is paid only by those who can afford it. The value of the nisab is determined by multiplying the weight of gold or silver by the current market price. This is mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, Book of Zakat. Fact 5. How to calculate zakat. The calculation of zakat varies depending on the type of wealth. Zakat is calculated on wealth such as cash, savings, gold, silver, livestock, and business inventory. It is calculated annually based on the value of the wealth at the end of the Islamic lunar year. The specific calculation methods may vary among different Islamic schools of thought. To ensure accurate and fair calculation of the zakat amount, the standard zakat rate is 2.5% of one's total savings and possessions that exceed the nisab. Quranic reference, Surah Al-Anfal, verse 41. Then 1/5 of it is for Allah. This verse establishes the principle of obligatory charity. Although there is no specific hadith mentioning the exact percentage of zakat, the practice of 2.5% has been established by consensus among Islamic scholars. Fact 6. What are the benefits of zakat? Zakat offers numerous benefits to both the giver and the receiver. It benefits individuals, communities, and society as a whole. The benefits of zakat are realized both in this world and the hereafter. The positive impact of zakat is felt globally. It promotes social justice, economic growth, and spiritual rewards. Zakat helps alleviate poverty, creates opportunities, and strengthens the bond of unity among Muslims. Quranic reference: Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 277. Those who spend their wealth by night and by day, secretly and openly, their reward is with their Lord, and no fear will there be for them, nor will they grieve. Hadith reference: Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The charity of a believer is like a seed sown in the garden of paradise." Bukhari. Hadith reference: Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Zakat extinguishes sins as water extinguishes fire." Tirmidhi. Fact 7. The misconceptions about zakat. A common misconception is that zakat is exclusively for the poor. Many people believe that only those in extreme poverty can benefit from zakat. Some people mistakenly believe that zakat is a one-time payment. Zakat is a personal choice. Many people believe that paying zakat is optional. This misconception affects individuals who lack a strong understanding of Islamic obligations. This misunderstanding can lead to the neglect of zakat. Another misconception is that only cash is subject to zakat. This misunderstanding affects individuals who possess assets other than cash. Individuals who own assets other than cash, such as gold, silver, livestock, or businesses. People often assume that zakat is a fixed 2.5% tax on all types of wealth. This affects individuals who own different types of assets. This misunderstanding has persisted for a long time. This misconception arises from a simplified understanding of zakat calculations. It is necessary to explain that the zakat rate varies depending on the type of wealth and that there are specific conditions for calculating zakat on different assets. Some people believe that zakat is only applicable to wealthy individuals. This affects those with modest incomes who might be eligible for zakat but are unaware of the nisab, or threshold, value. This misunderstanding has been prevalent for a considerable period. This arises from a lack of understanding of the nisab concept and the eligibility criteria for zakat. Another common misconception is that only religious institutions are authorized to collect zakat. This misunderstanding affects individuals who are unaware of other legitimate channels for zakat. This can limit zakat collection and distribution. It arises from a lack of awareness about alternative zakat collection methods. Some people believe that zakat is only applicable to individuals and not to businesses or corporations. This affects business owners and corporations. This misconception arises from a lack of awareness about the zakat regulations for businesses and corporations. Some people believe that zakat is exclusively for Muslims. This affects non-Muslims who might be eligible for zakat but are unaware of the criteria. This misunderstanding has been present for a long time. Thayas exists in various societies due to limited understanding of zakat's principles. Some people mistakenly equate zakat with a government tax. This affects individuals who have a limited understanding of Islamic finance. This can create a negative perception of zakat. This arises from a lack of knowledge about the distinct nature of zakat. These misunderstandings can lead to delays or avoidance of zakat. It persists due to a limited understanding of the eligible recipients of zakat, and this misunderstanding is prevalent in various communities because of a lack of knowledge about the comprehensive scope of zakat. To address this, it's crucial to educate people about the various assets subject to zakat, including gold, silver, livestock, and business inventory. Educate people about the comprehensive nature of zakat, about the 8 categories of zakat recipients as outlined in the Quran. It is necessary to explain that the zakat rate varies depending on the type of wealth and that there are specific conditions for calculating zakat on different assets. Also, it is important to explain the concept of nisab and clarify that zakat is obligatory for those who meet the wealth threshold. It's important to inform people about the various authorized channels for zakat, including government-approved organizations. It is essential to explain that individuals can directly distribute zakat to eligible recipients, provided they follow the proper guidelines. Fact 8. The role of zakat in community development. Zakat, as the fourth pillar of Islam, transcends its role as a mere charitable obligation. It serves as a cornerstone for comprehensive community development, aligning with the Islamic principles of justice, equality, and solidarity. This essay delves into the multifaceted role of zakat in community development, exploring its economic, social, and spiritual dimensions. Zakat as an economic catalyst. Zakat, when effectively managed and distributed, can serve as a potent economic catalyst. By redistributing wealth, it mitigates income inequality and stimulates economic growth. Poverty alleviation. Zakat directly addresses poverty by providing financial assistance to those in need. This enables them to meet basic necessities, start small businesses, and contribute to the economy. Investment in human capital zakat funds can be channeled into education, healthcare, and skill development programs, enhancing the human capital of the community. This leads to a more productive and skilled workforce. Infrastructure development zakat can be used to finance essential infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, and water supply systems, improving the overall quality of life and facilitating economic activities. Entrepreneurship and job creation. By providing financial support to aspiring entrepreneurs, zakat can foster job creation and stimulate economic growth. Zakat as a social cohesion builder. Zakat plays a crucial role in fostering social cohesion and solidarity within the community. Community empowerment. Zakat empowers marginalized communities by providing them with the resources to improve their living conditions and participate actively in community development. Social safety net. By acting as a social safety net, zakat protects vulnerable individuals and families from economic hardship. Conflict resolution. Zakat can contribute to conflict resolution by addressing the root causes of social tensions, such as poverty and inequality. Interfaith harmony. Effective zakat management can promote interfaith harmony by demonstrating the commitment of Muslims to the welfare of all community members, regardless of their religion. Zakat as a spiritual and moral compass. Beyond its economic and social benefits, zakat has a profound spiritual impact on both the giver and the receiver. Purification of wealth. Paying zakat is considered a means of purifying one's wealth and seeking Allah's blessings. Cultivation of taqwa. Zakat helps individuals develop taqwa, or God consciousness, by encouraging generosity and empathy. Strengthening faith. Regular zakat payment reinforces one's faith and commitment to Islamic principles. Building a righteous society. By promoting social justice and compassion, zakat contributes to the creation of a righteous and harmonious society. Challenges and opportunities. While zakat holds immense potential for community development, several challenges must be addressed. These include ensuring transparency and accountability in zakat management, addressing corruption, and maximizing the impact of zakat funds. To fully realize the potential of zakat, innovative approaches are needed. This includes partnerships with government agencies, NGOs, and private sector entities, as well as the development of effective zakat management systems. Conclusion. Zakat is more than just a financial obligation. It is a powerful tool for building strong, resilient, and equitable communities. and addressing the challenges associated with its implementation. Muslims can harness the full potential of zakat to create a better future for all. Fact 9. What are the challenges in zakat distribution? Zakat, as a fundamental pillar of Islam, holds immense potential for societal upliftment. However, its effective distribution is fraught with challenges that hinder its optimal impact. Challenges in identifying and verifying beneficiaries. Defining eligibility. Determining who qualifies as a zakat beneficiary can be complex, especially in diverse socio-economic contexts. Identifying those within the 8 prescribed categories: al-Fuqara, al-Masakin, al-Gharimun, al-Akila, fi sabilillah, al-Ibad, and Ibn al-Sabil can be challenging. Verification processes. Ensuring the authenticity of beneficiaries and preventing fraud or misuse of zakat funds is a significant hurdle. Robust verification systems are essential, but often lack resources and expertise. Data management. Maintaining accurate and up-to-date records of beneficiaries is crucial for efficient distribution. However, data management systems in many zakat institutions are underdeveloped. Challenges in fund allocation and utilization. Prioritization of needs. Determining the most pressing needs among eligible beneficiaries and allocating funds accordingly is a complex task. Balancing immediate relief with long-term development requires careful consideration. Transparency and accountability. Ensuring that zakat funds are utilized efficiently and transparently is essential for building trust. Lack of transparency can erode public confidence in zakat institutions. Effective program implementation. Developing and implementing programs that effectively address the needs of beneficiaries requires expertise and resources. Challenges include program design, monitoring, and evaluation. Challenges in institutional capacity. Human resources. Many zakat institutions face shortages of qualified personnel with expertise in finance, management, and social work. Financial constraints. Limited financial resources can hinder the ability of zakat institutions to expand their operations and reach more beneficiaries. Lack of technology. Adoption of technology for efficient zakat management is often slow, hindering data management, transparency, and accessibility. Challenges in coordination and collaboration. Government involvement. Balancing the role of government in zakat management with Islamic principles can be challenging. Effective coordination between religious and government institutions is crucial. Interagency cooperation, collaboration among different zakat organizations, is essential for maximizing impact, but often hindered by competition and lack of trust. Community engagement. Involving the community in zakat distribution can enhance transparency and accountability, but requires effective community mobilization strategies. Islamic perspective on challenges. From an Islamic perspective, these challenges highlight the importance of amana, or trustworthiness. Zakat administrators must be trustworthy and prioritize the interests of beneficiaries. Ihsan, or excellence zakat, should be administered with the highest standards of efficiency and compassion. Taqwa, or God consciousness. Zakat work should be undertaken with a sincere intention to please Allah and benefit the community. Addressing these challenges requires a comprehensive approach that combines Islamic principles with modern management practices. By strengthening zakat institutions, enhancing transparency, and fostering collaboration, it is possible to optimize the impact of zakat on community development. Fact 10. What are the rewards of zakat in Islam? Rewards of zakat, a blend of Islamic and modern perspectives. Zakat, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is a form of obligatory charity that Muslims pay on their wealth. It is a fundamental aspect of Islamic faith and practice, carrying immense significance both spiritually and socially. Rewards of Zakat in Islam. Purification of wealth. Zakat is believed to purify one's wealth, removing any ill-gotten gains or blessings that might be tainted. Increase in wealth. A common belief is that paying zakat actually leads to an increase in wealth, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is believed to replace what is given with something better. Expiation of sins. Zakat is seen as a means of seeking forgiveness for sins. It is believed to cleanse the soul and bring one closer to Allah. Entry into paradise. Paying zakat regularly and sincerely is considered a significant step towards attaining paradise. Protection from calamities. Zakat is believed to protect individuals and communities from calamities, both natural and man-made, strengthening the Muslim community. By supporting those in need, zakat helps to strengthen the Muslim community as a whole. Rewards of zakat in the world. While the Islamic rewards of zakat are primarily spiritual, the act of giving to charity also has tangible benefits in the world. Economic growth. Zakat can stimulate economic growth by increasing purchasing power among the poor, leading to increased demand for goods and services. Social cohesion. By addressing poverty and inequality, zakat can help to promote social harmony and reduce crime rates. Community development. Zakat funds can be used to support education, healthcare, and other essential services, leading to the overall development of communities. Disaster relief. In times of crisis, zakat can provide much-needed relief to those affected by natural disasters or conflicts. Personal fulfillment. Giving to charity is often associated with increased happiness, well-being, and a sense of purpose. In essence, zakat is a powerful tool for both spiritual growth and social transformation. It is a reminder of our responsibility to share our blessings with those less fortunate and to build a more just and equitable society. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, and subscribe the channel.